Recording in progress.
Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Lower Suffolk Township Board of Supervisors Reorganization Meeting for Monday, January 6th, 2025. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item on the agenda is public discussion period. If there's anyone in the audience who would like to be recognized. The next item is the reorganization of the Board of Supervisors, the election of chairman. I will accept nominations for the position of chairman for the calendar year 2025.
Mr. Temporary Chairman, I nominate Mr. Bergman for the position of chairman.
I'll second it.
Any other nominations? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Mr. Chairman, I will turn the meeting over to you.
All right, so with that, we'll take nominations for the election of vice chairman, and I nominate Christopher Kennedy. I will second that. Moved and seconded. Oh, any other nominations? Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those say nay. Motion carries.
Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve agenda items listed 5 through 22 as presented.
I will second that. Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those say nay. Motion carries.
Chairman, I'd make a motion to approve motion number 23, which sets the meeting schedule for the Board of Supervisors for our monthly work session meetings at 7:30 a.m. and our monthly regular business meeting at 7:30 p.m. on the first Wednesday.
I will second that. Moved and seconded.
Mr. Chairman, before we go for a vote, I'd like to say something about that. As my colleagues know, I gave you all a copy of the township's various start times of 2024, included on the 2023 as well. I just wanted to point out again that in the 38 townships in Montgomery County Township, none are held in the AM. There are 28 earliest start times of 7 p.m., 5 at 7:30 p.m., 2 at 6:30 p.m., 3 at 6:30 p.m. I was surprised, and I did go through each agenda to double check things, and I actually did find Upper Dublin had an 8:30 a.m. meeting. So I thought, well, that's something that's pretty good. But the thing that I noticed was the date. And their date was a Saturday, because most people feel that having a meeting at that time does hinder. I feel that it hinders portions of our population. Many residents work during the day. It makes it possible for them to attend these meetings. And it could disproportionately affect working class individuals and those with inflexible schedules, leading to less representative and potentially less effective decision-making processes. They are my thoughts, gentlemen. I've said these before. I would prefer not to have morning meetings, and that's.
And Mr. Shelley, as I think I've at least responded before, we have an option of both. We have 2 meetings at 7:30 a.m. and 1 meeting at 7:30 p.m. So based on anybody's work schedule, they would have an opportunity to attend this meeting in person. If they work evenings, they could come to our morning work session. If they work during the day, they can come to our evening meeting. And in addition, thank you to your efforts, all of our meetings are available via Zoom, and they can witness and be a part of our process that way. So I stand by my motion.
I appreciate that. I just want to point out one more thing though as well. Parents, 7:30 a.m. is before school for most children, meaning parents are juggling childcare, getting children ready for the day. Some individuals with disabilities and they have limited mobility, it might be harder to attend morning meetings. We know working individuals. I know you're very involved with the Scouts. I would challenge to see any kind of PTA meeting, any kind of baseball meeting, Scouts meeting ever held in the morning. I feel I used to work night shift, and I feel it's still more convenient. Thank you.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Next up, the item number 24 is the announcement that monthly meetings of the Township Advisory Boards and Committees for the year 2025 held at the Township Building. They are listed on the agenda for those who are interested and would care to attend. They are welcome to attend. 25 is announcement that non-uniform employee holidays for 2025 will be New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Junior Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Thanksgiving Day, the day after Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve Day after noon, Christmas Day, individual's birthday, and 7 personal days, which include 3 days for death in the family. These holidays are per the collective bargaining agreement. Again, those are listed on the agenda. Moving on to number 26, I'll take a motion to approve the consent agenda as listed and posted.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion first to approve the minutes to December 4th, 2024, as amended by a written statement that was presented to us by Supervisor Shelley.
Very good.
I'll second that.
Moved in second, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed say nay. Motion carries.
I would then make a motion to approve the payment of the regular monthly bills as presented by the treasurer and the December 2024 treasurer's report as posted.
So items B and C.
So, yep.
I'll second that.
Moved in second, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Committee reports, Parks Board, Ms. Holly.
The next meeting will be January 28th. Report is always for Tuesday of the month, 7 p.m. It is in this room. If it does change, that will be on our website. Occasionally, we will go to a park and meet at one of the pavilions, and that will be on the website in advance. Our first meeting will be January 28th here.
I doubt that would be in the park though, right?
You know,
Let's give it a shot. All right, very good. Zoning Hearing Board.
All right, no zoning
Fire Chief. Not here. I guess if they'll submit a report, we'll post it. Be made available. Freedom Valley Medical Rescue.
Gentlemen, good evening. My name is Matthew Frankel. I'm the president of Freedom Valley Medical Rescue. Mr. Canavan, it's good to meet you in person, Mr. Chakowski as well. I also want to introduce our new chief, Colleen Hayes.
Welcome, congratulations.
very, very much.
Just a brief report from the organizational side. We've made our transition as of the 30th of December, and the operational leadership has been smooth. Colleen will talk briefly about some quick updates. And I plan in the next month or two to bring to you an overview of what our capital plan is for the organization in the coming several months. We've already socialized that with Mr. Chakowski, so don't expect it to be much of a surprise, but we have a multi-year plan that we'd like to share with you. Colleen, over to you.
Matt, thank you for your service coming on board too.
It's been-
Good evening. So my name is Colleen Haynes. I have been in a first responder for the last 34 years. I've been in EMS for 17 of those 34 years. I started out as a firefighter. My father was the fire chief for Perkiomen Township Fire Company for 23 years. He also was a line of duty dad. I was born and raised in the fire company. I am a first responder at heart, true and true. So I got into EMS 17 years ago, and in my career, I went through the EMT course, then went through the paramedic course. I was the president of Perkiomen Township Fire Company for 10 years. So I have a little bit of that leadership in my background as well. And I've also held other offices in my career. I worked for 13 of the 17 years at TRAP. And then when we merged with Harleysville, and then we became Freedom Valley. So this is pretty much my home. So I'm very anxious to be part of such a great community. And I look forward to meeting all of you, in person and one-on-one. So I will make my rounds. But we don't have anything to report this month because of the transition, but I can tell you that our ALS coverage is up by 9%. For the month of December, so we're actually, trending towards great things. So, like I said, I really look forward to working with all of you, and I'm glad to be part of this community. So,
Thank you.
Yes.
It's no fire department and our police department even better, because I know you have more experience in the trap and Limerick side.
Yes.
They'll be very welcoming and we'll look forward to your. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I know I speak for everybody. We appreciate all you do, particularly the holidays. You picked up my mom recently, so always appreciate, always thankful to all the first
Yes.
responders, but especially to their families as well, too. Sacrifice that people do in the holidays, so make sure people thank the first.
We're very. They're really. You know, a very good community organization for us. And they're really, really working hard and it's all volunteers. So we appreciate that.
Thank you
So,
for your-
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good evening. All right, Recreation Authority, we did meet in December, not much golf is being played currently. I don't know what else to say. They had a very good year last year. Our next Recreational Authority meeting won't be until February 27th, which reminds me the upcoming meetings are listed on the last page of the agenda. So with that, Communications Committee, Kevin?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We will be meeting here January 15th and on Zoom at 7:30 PM to reorganize. And this year we do have a new member and we are looking forward to new ideas and an exciting year. We encourage the public to attend, residents and business owners.
Very good. So with that, no old business? Anyone? I like that. New business, resolution 2025-01, amending and reestablishing the fee schedule for certain services rendered by Lower Salford Township. And this is our annual amending and establishing of fees.
Right. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the resolution for the fee schedule as presented.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, say nay. Motion carries. Next up, resolution 2025-02, setting the police department contribution to the pension fund for this calendar year.
Chairman, make a motion to approve resolution 2025-02.
I'll second that.
All right, moved and seconded, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion carries. Resolution 2025-03, authorizing the disposal of township property valued at or less than $2,000.
I'll make a motion to approve the resolution 2025-03 as presented.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion carries. That brings us to our second discussion period on the agenda this evening. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to be recognized?
Any of our young scouts have any questions that you have to ask to meet your requirement? Nope, or you just need to observe.
Check it out.
Well done.
Coming
Very
out, guys.
good. All right, so with that then, I believe we do have a need for executive session in the matter of real estate. That I have. All right, so with that, we'll take a motion to adjourn to executive session without the intent to return.
I move to adjourn.
Moved, so ordered.
You guys have a question? You can.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. You can walk out on us anytime. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for coming.